Hi, welcome to Ruby and Friends. Today we will be talking with some of my friends, small business owners, ladies who own their business, who are in control of their destiny. When you get to a door, you put your handle on that door and you walk through it. And don't back up. Don't go back, don't go forward, just go right on forward. So today we're going to be talking with some women that have their own businesses, the pros and the cons. But don't, and let me take a moment to thank Young Boss Media and my team for being a part of me and pushing me. Because sometimes we get in our comfort zone and we get afraid to step forward. Don't ever be afraid to step out on faith. Because if he brought you to it, he's going to bring you through it. So stay tuned. Good. Welcome back. Welcome back to Ruby and Friends. So glad you decided to come on and stay with us. Get something cold because it's kind of hot outside and relax. Today, we're going to be talking with, her name is Miss Shelly Love. Now, she's a black female businesswoman. And we're going to be discussing her journey today. So how you doing? Welcome.
How you doing, Miss Ruby?
Welcome to the show. Okay, I want you to tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, I do several things. I'm an Avon representative, first and foremost. Been doing that for about 3 years.
Okay.
And I also do jewelry.
Okay.
I actually have on
Yes, I see.
something I made.
Right, yeah, you have to wear your product. All right, okay. And you do Avon products also?
Yep.
Okay, all righty. How long have you been, or what formatted you and what started you on this journey to your own business? We were in the back and we were talking, but tell me a little bit about how you decided to go out on your own.
Well, as an Avon rep, what made me want to do that, why buy from other people and I can get the discounts myself? So
Exactly.
going on 4 years next March, I've been an Avon rep. The jewelry is kind of personal. So, y'all see little, But my father had Alzheimer's. He passed May 2016. What kept me on point was making jewelry. It was just putting those stuff together kind of keep me on edge. So one person said, I want 5 of these. And spent about a couple of years.
So you started out with Avon and then you branched out. So the brand is always expanding and growing as your business expands and grows. Can you just tell me, like, one of the you think is the downfalls of a small business owner? Just one. There's several, but let's just talk one.
One thing I find that's a downfall is support. It's a negative. It can make you or break you. But if you let that keep you down, you'll never get to where you're supposed to go. So you have to overcome it, whether it's by support groups, talking to people that's close to you. If you go to church, that group, even network groups on social media, meeting people. You never know who you meet in life that'll keep you focused and keep you on your journey and put you on the right path. So don't give up. The day you give up, somebody else will take your dream and run with it.
Right.
So why let them do it when you can do it yourself?
When you can do it yourself. All right. So the advantage of having your own business is actually being your own boss and being able to secure your own future.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff. So you don't mind sitting up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning doing your product. That's something that you're creating rather than sitting there doing a board report for your boss that has to be done by 8 o'clock in the morning. And let me ask you, like, where do you get your inspiration and what fuels you to actually, like, when you're down and low, like, can you tell me just something that'll just pick you up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I don't care. I'm going to do this.
I think about a lot of stuff that people close to me have said. Like, listen, your stuff is nice. Like, just keep pushing. Just because it's not where you want it right now don't mean it won't get there.
Okay.
And don't worry about the naysayers. And people always going to talk about you. So let them talk.
Right. Right. And that's exactly how I feel. If you're talking about me, then that means I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right, because how I met you is, remember, we met at a market and everything, and your personality. Do you feel that a person's personality and their spirit has a lot in drawing customers to you, onto your table, if you're like out vendoring and selling?
It can be a blessing and curse
you have
in
a beautiful
disguise,
smile.
because, thank you, sometimes you look at people and you pleasant, who they think they are.
Grumpy.
And it's like, okay. Me personally, anybody that supports me, whether it's financially or even on a mental note, I want them to do it because they want to do it. Don't feel obligated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do it because that's something that you want and it's from the heart. Don't do it as a pity party.
Right.
Let's just support each other.
Right.
And show love. That's it.
Because I feel that sometimes we as women, we don't support each other enough. Like there's a little bit of well, you're going to get something that I could have gotten and you're taking it from me. Instead of saying, you never know, you interacting with that person, what you're going to get from it. The blessing that's going to come out of the communication with you and that person. And I'm grateful to the higher power that he connects us all together. Like all of my friends who I'm going to bring on the show are people that we're all connected because we really are one. We may be in different bodies and have different forms and shapes and doing different stuff, but at the end of the day, we all one. We all want the same thing. We all want our businesses to grow, our families to be good. We want everything, to go right. And that's at the end of the day. I'm your sister and you're my sister. So we related. We just may not have came from the same mother, but we the same. You know what I'm saying? Where do you see your business? Because I see expansion and growth. So where do you see your business, say, like, you've been in it for 4 years, right? About 4 years. So where do you see it, say, maybe like 10 years from now? For another 4 years added on.
I see myself going from state to state, maybe even out of the country.
Right.
Like just getting orders and just...
Right. Just expanding.
Being able to go on these nice little elaborate vacations without, oh my goodness, the boss is not going to let me go. I'll go where I want to go, when I want to go, how I want to go, and with who.
Right, and that's one thing I love about being your own business, your own boss. You make your own hours. So you don't mind sitting up till 4 or 5 in the morning, because if you want to sleep all day the next day, it's okay. But when it's time to show your products and your creation, you're there and you're ready. And that's another thing too. Whenever someone comes into your life, as someone here has came into my life and my team has came into my life, you that's a blessing. That's because everybody do not get that. And when it's given to you, you got to know the opportunity. And you don't know where it's going to take you. And don't be afraid to go on the journey.
Oh, no.
Don't take the class, go to the seminars, go to the conference, talk to people, and you speaking to someone that's already a little higher than you maybe in business. All you're doing is you're just getting, they may say or do something that you'll need down the road. Like something you need. Do you ever find that when you're speaking with people sometime and it has nothing to do with your business, but they give you some words of wisdom? All right. I could sit here all afternoon and talk with you, but I want you to let everybody know where they can reach you at and how they can get in contact with you and stuff. And these are just 2 of her products.
Yep. This is the women's cologne called Haiku, and this is Black Suede.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell our audience where they can reach you at. How can they get in contact with you?
Okay, I'm on Instagram, Michelle Young with 2 L's, 7179. And also, I have an event coming up August 24th at Occasions on Merrick Boulevard. My email is Michelle Young, MICHELLEYOUNG 0922 gmail.com. You can send your request info there.
Yes, and I will be a part of that. I will be, my hats and my headbands will be there that day. We're going to work together. We're going to do this.
Yes.
We are going to do this. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Come again, because we're going to be talking. I want you to meet all my friends, and she's just one of my sisters. Thank you.
She's mine too.